Hello and welcome to the Media Men podcast. My name is Lance.
And I'm Jacob.
We are here bringing you guys our second episode. Today we have a bunch of fun stuff planned for you.
I'm so excited.
If you couldn't tell by the title, today is another album review. We are going to be covering Weezer's Black Album, and we will get to that. But first, we just have a few things we want to touch on. Last episode, for those of you who saw it, thank you for checking us out, leaving some feedback, letting us know what's up.
We loved all your comments.
Yeah,
we didn't like them, but we loved all of them.
Definitely very supportive. We're both sick, kind of, so please forgive us. This will be a very under the weather episode of Media Men.
But we're here, and we're live.
We're here. We're here for you. We're doing this for you. But yeah, so before we kick off the Weezer thing, Jacob, you wanted to talk about...
So, in other media news, I saw Alita Battle Angel.
How was that?
It was so much fun.
Okay.
So, my boy, Christoph Waltz, is in the movie, so obviously I had to go see it. I love him to death. He did a really good job. Since it's a James Cameron movie, of course, all the visual effects, top-notch. It looks beautiful.
All the trailers look really good.
All the action was great. Rarely shaky cam.
Mm-hmm.
And for like all that CGI, it's really impressive.
Yeah.
Character-wise. So the thing about Alita Battle Angel, of course, it was a manga first.
Well, yeah, and I remember we kind of talked about that before you went to see the movie, of how a lot of people were giving it kind of like subpar bad reviews because they just aren't used to that kind of adaptation.
Yeah, the way that they act and the way that they talk and the way that their conversations go, it's very anime, obviously, because it is. And as far as for Western audiences, for some people, it might throw them off. Like if some 50-year-old, goes and see Alita Battle Angel, I'm sure they would enjoy it, but be prepared for that.
Yeah. Well, did you see Ghost in the Shell?
Scarlett Johansson?
Yeah.
I didn't see it.
I didn't see that either, and I haven't seen Alita Battle Angel, so I don't know how like those two movies compare to one another.
I can tell you probably Alita Battle Angel is better than Ghost in the Shell. But everyone's like, oh, but the eyes are so big. You get used to it after like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
I highly recommend seeing it. It's a lot of fun. I give it a light 7, a medium 7 out of 10. And also, video game wise, Apex Legends taking over the Battle Royale reigns.
I have seen stuff about it, but I have not seen much.
I haven't played a lot because I'm busy and stuff, but I've played around like 4 or 5 hours probably. So not a crazy amount, but enough to get the gist. It's Overwatch meets Call of Duty and a Battle Royale sprinkle all over it. So each character has like their own ability and then their own ultimate ability.
Okay.
As far as the character balance goes on that, most of the healing characters are like the best ones. Yeah. This, in my experience.
Well, I was going to say, not to get too far off track before this album, but the new Overwatch character was just released. Not released, but I guess announced. He's released in the PTR. It's Batiste. But yeah, he is a new support character, and like that's kind of exciting, but like his kit, from like what I've been told, I haven't been able to play it yet, is just very OP.
I mean, what new character is not OP nowadays?
Well, Wrecking Ball. Wrecking Ball was a very
I've seen cool stuff with Wrecking Ball.
No, it definitely took people a while, but it wasn't just like Ash, where people like came up and it was just like, oh, Ash is just wrecking shop. I just remember whenever it first got announced, like this past week or something, I had a complaint, and I was like, Overwatch, like, stop releasing new characters so often. Like, it's okay, just like let it rest for a bit. But then I actually did some research.
Whoa.
I know. Just a quick Wikipedia look. I didn't realize that Overwatch, like, since its inception in 2016, has released a new character every, I think it's July, November, and March. So, like, that's their schedule for new characters. But yeah, Batiste, so far, pretty overpowered.
But yeah, Apex Legends is better. Just kidding.
Yeah. Bottom line. The secret bottom line.
But no, it's definitely my favorite Battle Royale, for sure.
Yeah.
I haven't played Fortnite since Season 4. Now it's on 8.
I've just never played Fortnite.
So, Fortnite is adding new mechanics from Apex Legends directly. The ping system in Apex Legends is amazing. I think it's the best ping system in multiplayer ever. The way that you just the middle mouse button, you just click on anything and it knows what you want. Basically, you don't have to use a microphone ever now.
Yeah.
When you're playing with random people, because you can literally do anything you say with a simple button. Fortnite just added the same thing right after Apex Legends came out.
Taking a page out of.
And then there's a mechanic where in Apex Legends, if your teammates get down and they die, they drop this banner, like this little piece of green thing.
Okay.
And then if you pick it up and go to a certain spots on the map, you can bring them back to life. And Fortnite just added that. Or I believe it's in the process. Data miners figured out that it was called like Respawn Van or something. Respawn something, which is exactly from Apex Legends. So Fortnite is scared. So we'll see how that goes.
Yeah. No, all right. That's our little gaming interjection that we wanted to input into this, and now we will move on to Weezer's Black Album.
Yes, gotta love my Weezer.
I'm excited.
We've been talking about this for a long time. We're really excited to hear this album.
Yeah, and it's like whenever we came up with the idea, I was excited already, but then like little things have kept coming up that have made me more excited. When I purchased the album this morning on iTunes, like 267 reviews on the album, 3 stars.
Hopefully this isn't another middle of the road Weezer album.
So I was like, wow, I'm actually kind of surprised that like out of that many reviews, it's just like a solid 3 stars.
Are we gonna get another ammo?
I don't know. Well, yeah, and we said this in ammo, and we'll say it again. I think we at least both know a little bit more about Weezer than we did about Bring Me the Horizon, like going into this.
I know a lot more about
like,
Weezer.
You know a lot. I only started really listening to them this past summer on their Pacific Daydream album, which we talked about.
I wouldn't say a lot, but the Blue album, the Pinkerton album, and then that chunk of the middle that not a lot of people care about.
Yeah.
Beverly Hills.
Yeah.
I like Island. The Green album was okay, but then the White album came out when I was back in high school, and I love that album. It's my favorite Weezer album. It's a really good summer album.
Well, and we were talking about Pacific Daydream the other day, and like that's kind of what I said. Like, it's just a good summer album. Like those, even the songs that I didn't like listening to those, I was just like, oh yeah, this is last summer.
Yeah, you can totally see like 14-year-olds being like, this is my summer album.
Yeah, I haven't listened to much Weezer. I did see them when they opened up for Panic at the Disco at Montage Mountain like 3 years ago. I mean, they were good. I'm pretty sure I've heard their hits just like unconsciously.
Say it ain't so.
Yeah. But Pacific Daydream, I mean, you are not
I kind of dodged
a
it.
fan of.
What was the lead single off of that? Something Dream?
The only songs that come to my mind whenever I think of that album are Any Friend of Diane, Feels Like Summer.
Feels Like Summer. That was the one. I was lukewarm about it.
Yeah. I've had QB Blitz stuck in my head since we like talked about it the other day, and that wasn't originally a song that like I liked. Like we talked about it and I was like, there are 4 songs off of this album that like I like enough to listen to.
Yeah, and you showed me those songs. We listened to the majority of them.
Yeah, and it was kind of the same deal with Amo, where it was like just the more poppy songs were just like just good pop songs.
Yeah, I feel like Weezer has a lot more character than they think they have. But they try to be like squeaky clean, especially with the Teal album that came out, the covers album, which is an interesting listen because they did Africa because some Twitter girl was like, please do Africa. And they did Africa. And then, we're finally on the Billboard charts after a super long time.
Yeah.
And they're like, okay, let's just hype up our new album with this cover album because people love nostalgia. And then the Teal album came out, which hyped up the Black album. And as far as the Teal album goes, it's Weezer doing covers. Like, you can't really judge it.
The covers that I heard were like very just like cut and dry. Like, this is us doing this song. Like, there really weren't a lot of like elements that I heard that were like, whoa, they really like switched up this song.
Oh, like, absolutely not. If not, they butchered it. The Billie Jean on that album, it's garbage. It sounds terrible.
I've only listened to Africa and Take on Me.
Their Take on Me covers cool.
It's all right.
The music video is a lot of fun. And plus, Radiohead's been doing Radiohead. I'm going to talk about Radiohead, but Weezer did a Radiohead cover back in the day, and they butchered that too. So they've been doing covers for a while.
Yeah.
In their discography, but they decided to go full blown marketing
cover album,
tactic.
Yeah.
And it
works. That's not a bad move.
They always have a good presence.
Yeah.
Which is very important, especially since they're from the very early 90s.
Yeah.
And the only bands from I can think of that are still touring and doing well are like the metal bands.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, so you just want to jump right into this then?
I think we should just jump in.
All right. There was a comment on our previous Amo video of why we were playing the album off of my phone speaker. And it's like, there's no good explanation. I mean, I could just say I'm an idiot, but...
I mean, I agreed to it, so I take part blame. But it was the first episode. We're trying to get things going.
Yeah, and we did not set up our recording space in such a way that we could use my like computer speaker setup. So we rearranged some stuff, and we have my computer speakers, my little Logitech
We've upgraded
subwoofer and two front speakers. We have those hooked up through aux to my iPhone. Because I don't want to overload my computer while we do this. So hopefully that'll be better. However, my iPhone aux is really hitting the end of its days. I have a 6S, and it is some of the hardware is starting to fail. So any pops or anything that have been happening, I don't know if they've been audible, but like it has been popping occasionally. Yeah,
I think it's fine. Nice.
Thanks. I'm so sorry to everyone. Between burps and coughing, I'm just a mess. But,
So what are you expecting? Are you expecting, like, more poppy stuff? It's the Black Album. You think it's going to be heavier, right?
No.
Oh, plot twist.
And I'm glad you brought this up, because I read the description, like, whenever I checked the reviews and stuff.
Oh, okay.
And,
I try to stay away from reviews
I totally forgot. Well, this was, like, the actual, like, album description.
Oh, okay. That's right. They have that on iTunes.
Yeah, and it is the Black Album, but it is not downtrodden, like, emotional or emo or anything like that. Like, you would expect it to be, but, like, they were like, oh, yeah, no, like, Weezer doesn't do that. And, like,
yeah.
I think this album is going to be very poppy, from what I read. So I am just bracing you for that.
Okay. Great.
Again, I purchased the album already because I know no matter what, there's going to be at least like 3 or 4 songs in there that I know that I will listen to again. So yeah, I have nothing to lose.
I mean, you lost how much money?
But
yeah, I'm really hoping for like a little deeper subjects, a little more loud and compressed sound, as far as like maybe some of their older stuff goes.
No, yeah, I will say after Pacific Daydream, like I would not be upset if this was not just like another like summertime album where it's just like,
but we're in March.
Let's get out of the city. Let's go to the beach. I'm a West Side kid.
Again?
Yeah.
Because that's what the White Album was.
Really?
Pretty much. Yeah, it was like...
I mean, they're definitely feel-good songs, but like...
You would be the queen of my king and talking about girls in L.A. and...
Yeah.
But the hooks and choruses on that album are just so good. Something sparked, and there was a lot of more rock elements than Pacific Daydream by a lot.
No, and again, Pacific Daydream had a lot of good moments. Like, Feels Like Summer, I think, is a great, like, commercial song. I don't know. I would just be okay if they just switched it up from, like, the classic, like, kind of random lyric, feel-good album kind of thing.
I did see a advertisement on Facebook of one of their singles, and their newest music video was with them all dressed as Mr. Rogers. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. So...
I need to watch that after this, then.
Hopefully I get darker lyrics. Like Mr. Rogers is not the definition of dark, it's the complete opposite.
Yeah.
So
well, let me turn up my phone brightness.
Maybe we should just shut up and listen.
And then let
Weezer do the talking.
Shut up and find out. Jeez.
First song, Can't Knock the Hustle. I actually think I heard this song
a long
time ago.
And this is I think they have a good amount of explicit. Oh, they have 2. Okay,
Just
never
2?
mind. Never mind. Just 2.
All right.
This ain't no ammo.
This is explicit.
The first track is
The first
explicit.
song,
So shield your ears.
Watch your children. Okay. Radio. It sounds like Avalanche's like sample-based stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Little stab. I like it. I like this bass line. Doom, da-doom.
Yeah, this is very funky. Ooh. Those backing vocals.
I'm sorry, Weezer. I like it. I'm sorry. Yeah. In this music video, oh, I remember now. So it's like the singer, he's like driving like an Uber, and he's just like driving this couple in the back, and they're like fucking like making out like super hard. And it's like it's just him being like super awkward, like driving the car.
This is definitely. This song will definitely appear in like some kind of movie soundtrack in the near future.
Yeah.
I don't know, I just feel
A pretty simple structure so far.
and like can't knock the hustle, like you know, so many movie applications.
Yeah. Also, I need to listen to the lyrics more.
Yes. Well, that is why I'm glad we're playing this off of good speakers.
Yeah. I know what that means. It means goodbye. Or see you later. Or something like that.
Yeah, I didn't realize they were saying hasta luego. I had no idea what they were saying. I was just like, oh yeah. Yeah, hasta luego, see you later.
Some little guitar arpeggios going on. Quick stabs.
Don't step to me, don't step to me, don't step to me, bitch.
Oh,
Explicit!
bitch.
Well, I already said the F word, but this is by accident, so I can only curse on the explicit songs.
Yeah, this is our time to get it all out.
Sorry, Mom, I didn't mean to curse.
Hey, it's okay, Weezer. I don't know how to roll a joint either.
Yeah, I can't speak from experience.
If that wasn't the lyric, I'm really embarrassed.
I like when they're speaking Spanish, the horns come in.
Yeah.
Because, like, Spanish music
Some
with...
some nice like text painting.
Yeah. Nice burp. Again.
That was like a 1 out of 10.
Okay. Whoever that background singer is, let's get it. Did that person just go... Oh, okay. Quick ending.
Got some Cardi B in there. Some
Hasta luego.
I don't know.
But yeah, that was the first single I believe they released.
Okay.
Um,
So first song in, how do you feel?
I love the groove.
Yes.
I thought the rhythm section was really fun to listen to. It was very upbeat.
Yeah.
So, what do you think?
I'm just gonna play the second song.
What do you mean? That's not a reaction. This is a reaction channel.
I know, but like it's.
Did you not like it?
The playing the second song was supposed to be the reaction because I don't have a lot to say about it.
So you just thought it was middle of the
I don't
road,
know.
okay?
Yeah, I was like, there were parts that I liked, but it wasn't like
I wouldn't be
don't know.
mad if it came on.
I was yeah. Like I wouldn't be mad if it came on, but I don't know. I was also very underwhelmed. It was like I wouldn't be mad if it came on, but it was also a song that I could definitely feel like if it did come on, I'd just be like, nah.
As a guitar player, I think the solo could have been better. It was very staccato arpeggios.
Yeah.
It's pretty simple thing to do in the alternative world. I personally think it could be better. I know like Muse kind of does it a lot sometimes.
I will say I thought that the song was just in general kind of flat. It just kind of like it started.
It made me move in the beginning,
and then it just
then it kind of just like didn't change a lot.
Yeah. All right, but
okay.
Second song,
Zombie Bastards.
Zombie. Why is this not marked as explicit? Weezer
said the B word. Is he playing Call of Duty Zombies while writing this? Like,
They're out there, don't you?
Ooh, I like that
on the end
sample in the record scratch. Don't drink the Kool-Aid.
What is this?
I don't know. Ooh. Got that 808.
I like the sub, yeah.
Yeah.
If we were using your phone speaker, you probably wouldn't have heard that.
I know. All right, so
this is a metaphor for something.
Yeah. I'm sure we can look up the genius lyrics later.
Or he's
and be
playing
like,
Call of Duty Zombies, like I said.
Yeah.
I hit the microphone again, I'm sorry.
All right, so far I'm definitely grooving with this one a lot more. Like the lyrics are super random, even more so than the beginning, and I'm not sure I'm a fan of the lyrics.
I'm
but
still
like
confused.
The instrumental I am digging.
We're just like smiling and grinning at each other. Like, what are these lyrics?
There's like nothing to be said. We're both just kind of in awe. Dig that guitar tone.
Yeah, again, like the rhythm section.
Yeah,
it's a solid sound. Sounds like Weezer. I just can't wait till they play this live and like everyone in the crowd's going, "Zombie bastards!"
Yeah. Everybody has their hands up, like, yeah,
yeah, die. Are they in like a zombie apocalypse? And it's like, I don't know how to like protect you, but we're just going with the flow,
Yeah. No, I was about to say, like,
take it literally.
This song is about like 5 years too late for the Paranorman soundtrack.
Agreed. Very agreed. This song is just funny. I don't know if they're... I was expecting that guitar part to be a lot longer.
Yeah, I was expecting that to go a little farther. I think just with those like upbeat like guitar hits and stuff and like that little piano.
It's making a pop.
Yeah, I was like, I'm getting like a little like 21 Pilots in there. Not Trench, but like
the
Vessel,
the whole
Blurry Face kind of
playing the chord tones on the amp beats.
Yeah,
like that reggae stank.
Yeah,
that's where it's all coming from. Melodies.
Yeah, no, I really enjoy the instrumental. And those doot-doots were fun.
Piano. Wow. Yeah, the contrast is definitely interesting.
Yeah.
In the setup.
Oh,
okay.
We got a lead in.
Let's listen to the album as it was intended.
Yeah, we'll just go straight through since
High as a Kite. I'm sure they're not going to talk about kites.
I thought they said they didn't know how to roll a joint.
Oh, that's right. They're so rich, they got people to do that for them. They go of all the troubles,
nice
drugs.
Some vibes.
Piano. I like how the piano at the end of Zombies, it's like the same tone as this one, so they led right into it.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty cool. I like the lead guitar in the background, just doing the whole notes with
Yeah.
the rhythm section. Ooh, that bass, you hearing that?
Yeah.
Moving, it's grooving.
I do really like those like little like textural, rhythmic, textural kind of like instruments, the ambient guitar, and then the there's like a little like celestial kind of vibe.
See, now in this chorus they added, in the lead guitar they added the octave.
Oh yeah.
So it's like slowly building up. And again, I have not been paying attention to the lyrics. He just wants to get high, I guess.
I have, and you don't need to.
I'm very bad at listening to lyrics in general. Very clean, distorted guitar lead again.
I'm learning about that
This
right
sounds
now.
like this sounds pretty Beatles.
Yeah.
I think for some reason that just popped into my head.
I mean, they're hot off the
cover train.
cover album. Yeah.
I mean, there was no Beatles songs on the cover album, but
No, but I mean, like, taking probably some inspiration out of that era.
sure.
Dude, now that you say it though, like I cannot, like, this could be a Beatles song.
But it has that like Weezer tinge
Yeah.
because his voice is just, what's his name, Rivers?
I think. Yeah.
I'm gonna get
Rivers.
roasted. Let me do a quick fact check.
The lead singer is actually Finn Wolfhard.
Yeah, in the Take On Me music video, it's Calpurnia playing with Finn Wolfhard from Stranger Things fame. So yeah, I think that was the coolest song so far.
I think I still like Zombie Bastards a little bit more.
It's just because it's so funny.
That was definitely fun. Yeah, I will say I wasn't listening to the lyrics that much though, because I kind of was just like, oh yeah, high as a kite, and just high as a kite, and it's just like, yeah, you're feeling good, you don't want to come down. I'm high.
Yeah, Rivers. I was right.
Cool.
Of course I'm right.
Yeah.
That was definitely a lot more saturated than the other songs as far as
Yes.
sound goes.
Yes.
I mean, there was the 808s and Zombies.
Yeah.
Kind of made it sound a little more unrealistic.
Mm-hmm.
But
I just think like if like Paul McCartney took that song and just like basically just like molded it into like Beatles harmony, like kind of instrumentation and stuff like that, I think I might prefer that song as a Beatles song. Well, like,
I mean, the Beatles are just better than Weezer.
Yeah.
Hot take.
All right.
On that note, we could.
What does that say?
Living in LA.
Okay,
Living in LA.
Yeah, I cannot read this. My phone is upside down.
Wasn't the last song on Panic on the latest Panic album called? That's Dying in LA. This is the opposite.
This is the precursor.
Black. He said Black. That's the name of the album. It's Conspiracy theory.
Black. They said black in the fourth song, which is the name of the album. Fourth song in the album.
This is very Gorillaz. I don't know. For some reason, like the way like he's like on the vocals, the rhythm, and the way he's like ending his phrases, it sounds very like Damon Albarn-ish.
And that like that kind of filtered sound for the start of
exactly.
Yeah, I was trying to listen to that and hear that.
I feel like doing like a disco like dance.
I know. I'm definitely doing a little groove in my seat right now.
Little shoulder action going on.
Yeah, a little shimmy going on.
But yeah, it's pretty simple pop instrumentation going on right now.
This could have been a Pacific Daydream song, definitely.
Acoustic guitar is a lot more present in this one compared to the other ones.
I think that's another thing, like just how like present the acoustic guitar is and stuff like that too.
Don't you hear that woo woo in the background?
No, the vocal transformer, that like octave below, maybe even 2 octaves below the main vocal.
Maybe they'll do it again. But so far, all these songs are very well mixed.
Mm-hmm. It's Weezer. They kind of have to be.
I mean, I'm sure they got the people to do it right. Oh. The ambient whooshes.
Flying through the air.
And like every pop song.
This is like living in LA. This portion of it is whenever you're flying LAX, but like you don't actually leave LA. You're just like flying in circles around.
Spider is sucking up my life? Is that what you just said?
I wasn't...
I'm sure there's spiders in LA.
I was too distracted with the guitar part. I heard Spider, but I was just like, ooh, that guitar part. Got that classic filter and then sweep it back in.
Yeah.
Maybe not. Okay, just...
Wait, that was cool. I wasn't expecting that.
Yeah, no, me neither.
I can totally put this in like my car songs playlist. Like with the windows open, you're like going like, yeah.
Oh yeah. Living in PA.
Spoiler alert, we live in Pennsylvania. The woods. A lot of woods. Except Philly.
Honestly, there's snow on the ground outside today, but it's still warm enough that we honestly probably could go out right now and crack the windows in the car and just drive around.
It's mid-30s,
yeah,
I think.
Which honestly, feels comfortable.
Anyway, Weezer.
Yeah. That was good. I'm kind of sad the vocal transformer thing didn't come back at all, but I mean, it was really only in the verses, but I still wanted you to hear it.
I kind of like...
Now I'm sad.
Oh.
You didn't get to hear it.
I'm sorry.
You'll never listen to
Maybe
the song again.
Maybe they'll use the same technique again.
Yeah, I'm sure.
I felt like I enjoyed the first song more as like an edgy pop track, because I guess that's what I wanted.
Mm-hmm.
But, the song was just, it was fine.
Yeah. Yeah, living in LA.
I've just heard so many songs like that.
Yeah. The song very much just like matched the title. Like I think we both kind of knew what we were getting into.
Yeah, like that whole song was just like, you know what you're getting into.
Yeah. Still good. Still fun.
Continue.
Summer, Pacific Daydream.
Next song is Piece of Cake.
Piece of Cake.
I like cake. What's your favorite kind of cake?
I'm actually not a big cake fan.
I mean...
Marble cake, though. That is the one cake that I will eat.
I don't like dry cakes. That's a sin.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like moist chocolate cake.
Yeah.
With like milk.
No, it's definitely
to die for.
Like I'm not a huge fan of cake. I think it's just like how much icing gets put on most cakes is what really does it for me. But like...
Oh, sorry, back to the song. was thinking about cake, not the band, the food.
This is a conversation for another podcast.
It came when we were talking about cake. It came in. The song came in pretty ballad-like.
Yeah.
Oh, those chords. The suspended chords going on like. Da-na.
This is track 5, right?
I believe so.
There's 10 tracks. This is like
Are we already halfway through?
yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay.
It's like an odd spot for like piano ballad.
She cut me like a piece of cake. First zombies, now cake.
Yeah. They're just going through the entire Valve games list. Zombie Bastards was Left 4 Dead. Now we're on Portal. I dig this.
Is this the bridge?
I think so.
Probably.
Ooh. And one thing that Rivers has not failed to deliver is these doot-doots. I'm digging the doot-doots.
He's got a good dude.
He man's got a good doot.
A little glockenspiel action going on to make it sound more sweet.
I don't know what.
Did he just say more Sprite? I need to look at these lyrics right now because he's going off on a food tangent.
I don't know what it was in the background, but like one of those like little background synths sounded like something straight out of like the Muse score instrument bank.
Yeah. Lyrics. Do.
Ooh. Putting those doot-doots on the guitar now.
Oh, I think they're talking about drugs again.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So
Yeah, wait, let's...
that was a really quick, simple song.
Yeah.
So let's do hard drugs. Fix our problems. Let me swing by. Tears in my eyes. Do. She cut me like a piece of cake. She cut me like a piece of cake. Oh, it can drive my man insane. She ate me up.
Okay.
So maybe he's like being controlled by this piece of cake.
She's a cake eater. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, it's just kind of like one of those songs. It's like, oh man, she just, for lack of a better word, like cut right through me. Like I know that's literally the analogy they used in the song, but like, yeah, it's just like, oh man,
hop on this trash, be my last chance. We'll eat ice cream. Weep for Betty. Betty Boop. Did she cry a lot?
I don't know.
I think she might have.
I'm just confused. This is another song that we will just completely miss the point of.
Yeah, honestly, that sounds. That's the most forgettable song for me so far.
Yeah, I am just, as of right now, that song to me is just we're on drugs and
there's a lot of drug references going around.
Yeah, we're on
High
drugs
as a kite,
and she just cut right through me. She's cold. She's cold.
Hopefully, like that piece of cake.
I still like her, but she's cold.
Yeah, the whole the drug references in the first song, how they can't roll their own blunts, and then zombies, maybe like people just doing drugs and just going with the flow and acting like zombies. But maybe there's a drug thing going on here.
I don't know. As much of this as we're probably missing, I actually do kind of look forward to the comments that'll be like, yeah, you guys missed the point.
Okay.
This is what it's actually
I think we're a lot
about.
more analytical on this album so far than
Phenomenal. Yeah. Well, I mean, now we know that, like, But
if there is something, let us know.
No, please let us
know.
Love to read them. Because I'm actually interested in knowing, like, just how much of this we missed and are misinformed to.
But yeah, piece of cake.
Piece of cake, and
sounded like a piece of cake to make.
I'm actually gonna read this one upside down now.
Go for it.
I'm just being honest. Yes,
we're just being honest too about this review.
The brain works in many ways. Yeah, I'm just being honest that I don't know what I'm talking about.
And that's okay. Here we go.
Ooh, take me to church, Weezer.
Amen. Flip your pages to 357. Today we are singing Say It Ain't So.
All right.
This is some spacey stuff going on.
I like it. I love spacey stuff.
And you should listen to Angels on Airwaves.
Walking to the venue.
Well, the breathing.
Your CD. Ask me if I give you my critique. I listen to it.
God, what does this remind me of?
Sounds so, like, lazy. Not in a bad way. I'm just saying, like, I'm just saying.
No, like just kind of like that, like kind of like low vibe, like grunge rock, I guess.
Tired.
Yeah. The only thing.
Girl.
Yeah.
Again.
The only thing that I can think of that this is reminding me of is just like the Scott Pilgrim soundtrack in general, and I like it. Like early 2000s kind of vibe.
I don't like sleeping on the floor.
I don't know. Some carpets can be pretty comfortable.
At least he's being honest. You know, that's what we should all strive for. This instrumentation is just not... I think the intro, it set the mood. I don't know how I feel about it yet. At the bridge. These background guitars, it's kind of boring me.
I'm still kind of enjoying myself.
That's good. At least you're being honest.
At least one of us is having fun.
Hey, we can't agree on everything, but that's okay.
I just keep trying to think of what this reminds me of, and I think maybe like Bad Sons, kind of.
Bad Sons?
Yeah, but like I forget what album. I guess it's their I think the album's called Transpose. I forget. It's like the one Bad Sons album I actually own. Has Salt on it and Quicksand. Oh. Kind of thought it was gonna end.
I just kind of wish Rivers like layered his voices more in the mixes.
Yeah.
So far, I mean, I forgot one of the songs at the end did have him like harmonizing on himself. I think he should do that more often. I think it sounds very full and rich. But in this one, I guess they decided not to.
No, yeah, I mean, I think it's... I mean, I haven't listened to earlier Weezer, but I think just between this and the Daydream album, like, it's a lot of... the lead vocals are pretty much just, like, cut and dry, like, lead vocals. I mean, they did have, like, those vocal transformer effects on earlier, but it didn't, like, take away... It wasn't, like, super, like, in-your-face, like, harmonies. But...
Harmony.
I don't know. I don't think I have that much of a problem with vocal layering. I don't know. I kind of like that song. Kind of low-key, garage band, grungy kind of vibe. Not like super grunge, but like...
The early 2000s.
Yeah, like kind of, yeah.
Space
just like
rock.
Lazy. Yeah.
I guess, because the only space rock that I'm super familiar with is Angels and Airwaves, like I just said. So if you don't listen to that, you should listen to that. It's Tom DeLonge. I can't do his voice. From Blink-182.
I'm Tom DeLonge from Blink-182.
Oh.
Do you have anything for this one, or you just want to...
I think I just said what I've already said. I don't know. I think the guitars kind of just there. That song was just there for me. I don't know.
All right.
I'd rather listen to Piece of Cake because it was funny.
Okay. But all right.
Next song, Too Many Thoughts in My Head. Oh, great, another. I wonder if this is going to be about the same girl again. All right, here we go.
Oh, just starting it off. Just
A little
like I don't think
wah-wah going.
I don't think there was like a lead-in we missed between this last
No, that
song
was just how it started.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's kind of awkward.
Lisa and I just like we were looking at the phone, and then he said Mary Poppins and Netflix, and then we just like locked eyes, and we're like, what?
Just super wide-eyed, like stop breathing.
Okay, after this song, we're gonna analyze the lyrics again because I want to know. Oh, okay, like weed cookies. Okay, that makes sense. I was like, wow, you're on sugar?
Jacob, you've never been high on just plain cookies before?
I mean,
Let me tell you. Is this explicit? Was this one explicit? I thought I heard
does it say if there's an E on it? I guess not.
I thought I heard an effin', but
No?
maybe not.
Don't say gangster. Ever again, reverse, please.
It's 2019.
See, now he's layering his vocals.
Yeah.
And I think it is helping the song.
I kind of like that, like just for a second, like that end of the SVU, like Law and Order theme. That blah, 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 blah.
He's singing so high, I can't really hear what he's saying.
know. I've just had an issue this entire song with lyrics in general. I haven't been able to make out much.
I never thought that life would turn out like this.
Like this part's fine.
I like the organ in the background's pretty neat.
Yeah.
I'm really tired.
Definitely makes it stand out.
Well, shit.
Did he say the SH word?
Which is why I'm confused. I was like, I thought this would have been explicit.
Oh, speaking of explicit, in Alita Battle Angel, it's rated PG-13. But Alita, because a rated R movie means it has more than one F word.
Yeah.
So Alita just straight up says the F word to this bad guy once. And my friend and I looked at each other and we're like, there's the one F word that made it PG-13. Anyway.
I do have a follow-up for that.
Katana.
I like this final chorus. The rest was just kind of meh.
Yeah, I like the guitars in this song a lot more.
There was your fuzz.
Yeah,
There's your kinda
there's my feedback.
Your feedback distortion.
There's my fuzzy fuzz.
Not about the song, but I remember I watched, like, in high school, I got a group together and we watched Spaceballs with, like, my two history teachers.
I love Spaceballs.
And, like, my friend and I would watch Spaceballs so much in middle school, and we were like, oh, I bet it's still as great as we remember it. And, like, it definitely wasn't. It was still great, but it was not as great as we remembered it.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, you know, Spaceballs is rated PG-13, and I just remember, like, the moment at the end whenever, like, Dark Helmet or someone finally, like, drops the F-bomb. We're just like, there it is!
We need to go to ludicrous speed. What a great movie.
Your Schwartz is as big as mine. But yeah,
Yogurt.
Yogurt.
So okay, let's just read like the first stanza here of the lyrics.
Go.
Okay. State of reading Mary Poppins. Overwhelmed by Netflix options. Okay, first of all, Netflix is very underwhelming. Boy found brains. I just got like a scam survey from saying, "Oh, it's YouTube. You should say stuff." Gosh darn it.
We're just having some technical difficulties here.
I'm so sorry.
Just take a minute. I hope you guys are enjoying the album cover so far. The album review.
I'm going back to okay. Boy found brains he never knew he had. My God, another ad. I'm so mad.
And we're back.
Okay. Meet me there in London Canyon. Fuel up, bitch. There's no more slacking. Mooses looks upon the promised land. I'm so high on cookies, it's insane. So obviously he's just high. He's just super high, and he's just rambling about stuff he's seeing. Or I think
I want to use that as like a line, just like in my daily life now. Fuel up, bitch. What was it?
Fuel up, bitch. There's no more slacking.
Yeah.
Too many thoughts in my head now. I can't get out of my brain. Think I've been running in circles. Feel like I'm going insane. Who hasn't thought that at least once in their life? I already said the F word, so I'm just gonna say it.
I just drooled.
I had a fucking night, and my brain needs a break.
I knew that they were swearing. I knew it.
I had a fucking night, and my brain needs a break because there's too many thoughts in my head now. I can't get out of my brain. I think that speaks for itself.
Yeah, the chorus was all right.
As far as his instrumentation goes, I thought that was a lot more interesting. And what we were saying before on like how I was like, oh, I think the guitar should be more fuzzy and different. I got it. And the vocal layering I thought was really good.
Yeah.
It's an interesting song.
How did you feel about the song as a whole?
I enjoyed it.
Okay.
It was funny. Again, another funny song.
Yeah.
I mean, the lyrics are really straightforward, but like I said, my lyric attention and appreciation.
I just had a hard time making out the lyrics in that song with everything else that was going on.
Yeah, maybe if we had headphones, I could have heard that better. It's just the lows were taking up a lot of space.
Yeah. Personally, I don't think I'd go back to that song, but...
So now we're even.
Teach there? Yeah. Well, I'm actually pretty sure that there was another song earlier that either you or
we were both lukewarm on Piece of Cake.
Yeah.
But I think we have 2 more songs to go.
Yeah.
So
next up is...
The Prince Who Wanted Everything.
The Prince Who Wanted Everything.
Let's get it.
Yes!
More dudes.
Yes! It sounds like the Muppet song.
Cool. Did you hear the claps?
Yeah.
This is so, like, happy. Got riffs. He shredded.
I think this song is a shot at Fall Out Boy's Save Rock and Roll.
Mm-hmm.
They tried to save the world with rock and roll riffs.
What is he talking about? This song is so stupid. Am I the only one?
No.
Okay, thank you. Control my hands.
Damn it.
That would have been cool.
Damn it.
Damn it.
I'm not.
This look I'm giving right now is not happy.
I just can't.
It sounds like something I can make in like 5 minutes.
I have actually enjoyed all of the doot doots and the rest of this album, but these are just killing me inside.
I take back my doot criticisms.
Yeah.
My positive criticisms. How dare you, Rivers? This is boring.
It's just like there's like so many like little descriptors about like this prince or whatever, and then it's just like he's the prince that wanted everything. It's like, but why? Like,
Wanted what? Why?
What
is going on?
Where's the connection? Are you Googling the lyrics?
Yeah.
Okay.
As far as the instrumentation goes on this, it's like the most bare bones one so far.
Yeah.
The tambourine, I think there's a tambourine in here now. Other than that, there's not much going on.
No.
The horns are back again. From the first song? No, the second song.
All right, that was a solid ending. I give you the ending for that one. I give you the ending on that
more
one.
feedback
Weezers.
again.
That was a good ending.
Yeah. Okay, now that's my least favorite song now so far.
Yeah. I'm gonna start some controversy.
Uh-oh. Hot take alert. Brace yourself. Go ahead, Lance.
Get your comment boxes ready. I felt like that was like pretty much the Weezer equivalent of a Panic at the Disco Pretty Odd song. I do not like Pretty Odd. That is my least favorite Panic at the Disco album.
That's the album that I haven't listened to throughout.
You should listen to it to get your own opinion, but I'm also going to make the joke that you do not need to listen to it because it will not enrich your life in any way. Anyway,
this felt like this was the last song written for the album. They needed to fill something in. They ran out of drug ideas, and they're just like, okay, let's read some of the stanzas real quick.
Yeah, let's write.
Once upon a time, there was a prince. We got that part. He tried to save the world with funk rock riffs. Look at him now. His hair was very Joan Baez. I don't understand that reference. I'm sorry. And fans would auction off his autographs. He has paisley bones. Because life will make a baker of rich man, being the sovereign to his knees.
So what is it about, like, a rock star that, like, you know, wanted to, like, make an impact and then
that's a good point.
I guess went down the drain somewhere, or like kind of burned out. I don't know.
I think that's a pretty good stance.
Yeah,
it's a good way to look at it. But I am not going to listen to that song ever again.
No.
Continue.
No.
Okay, is this the last song? Yeah, I believe this is the last
song. I think
it
might be.
Oh, explicit.
Yeah.
Now it's
by Byzantine.
I'm going to say the F word. Because elevator music?
I was going to say.
This is the second to last song.
Okay. Already not what I expected, though. What?
Okay. Ooh. I like these guitar riffs. They're tasty. The vocals just get really quiet in that part.
I think it just got super wet.
Moist.
I can see the look in your eyes as you stare at the phone.
What happened to this album? The second half, it's just these
Byzantine. That's how you say it.
Byzantine. Did we try to say it?
I said Byzantine.
Oh, okay. We just coughed at the same time.
Kind of. You coughed and my throat was like, you know what? That feels good right now.
I mean, I'm a lot more interested in this song than the last song, for sure.
Yeah, I'll give it that.
Like I like the sound of the verse. sounds just very Pacific elevator sounding.
Yeah. Very beach rock, kind of, I guess.
Yeah, exactly. This sounds like, if you took out the lyrics, this sounds like something you would listen to on like the phone if you're waiting for like your insurance company to get back to you. Oh. That sounded very Egyptian-esque.
Yeah, no, I was just thinking the same thing.
So is that like what, like a melodic scale of some kind of harmonic thing?
Yeah. I think harmonic minor is usually what melodic minor is usually what I associate
Yeah, those
with
half steps in there. I wanted him to go one more. I wanted him to go one more layer. If I was producing this album, I would have told him, "You're going one more layer."
Or I'm walking.
Or I'm taking my money and leaving. No. I just had a sudden moment where I'm like, I could vibe to this.
Yeah.
Just let it take you. And not think about the context of the rest of the songs on this album.
That's okay. That's exactly what I was gonna say. Like, I think this is a song where like the less I listen to it, the more I would like vibe with it.
Yeah, which you would think would be the opposite.
Yeah, but it's like if this just to have this on as like background music, like while I was like swimming or something, like it'd be fine. But
again,
like,
I wasn't paying attention to the lyrics.
Yeah, like the less I like actually try to like actively listen to it, the better it was.
Okay, that was sweet.
That was
sweet.
You looking up the lyrics for this one too?
I don't know. I'm not really interested in the lyrics.
All right. Well, let's finish this.
All right, let's get her done. California Snow.
California Snow. I like this
It
opening.
doesn't snow in California.
No, it does not.
This is false
It
advertising.
doesn't even rain. It just burns.
Drought.
What the
Nice
heck
rap,
is going
rap
on?
echo you have going on there. Woo!
Getting some higher woos. I don't know.
Oh no! I'm sorry. Did Weezer just write a One Direction song? I don't know. These like really fast arpeggiated synths in the background. It just sounds so cheesy, but in a bad way.
Yeah.
It's like a boy band thing. I don't know. For some reason, boy bands just popped into my head.
I could totally.
You can totally what?
This is all right. No, I can totally see the boy band thing.
Yeah.
Like I was like just like toward the end of that like little intro section, like all I just saw in my head was like the boy band from it was like the parody One Direction from Bob's Burgers, like just like on stage, like kind of like thumping around, like doing the classic like boy band like groove. See, but now the arpeggiated synth isn't there. Oh.
It's back. Back and better than ever.
To be a child, shake it up until it hurt. Panic attack, stay the hell back. It's me and you against the world.
All right.
So,
Give me a kiss.
don't say it like that ever again.
Can't take no more of this.
It sounds whiny. Like, give me a kiss. Yeah.
I do like how the woos are getting like more unenthusiastic.
It's like some guy in the background is going, woo! Woo! I guess that's the point.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I don't know what to say.
Nah, I had much higher hopes for the last song on the album.
Oh,
I'm still got a little bit of sub bass in there.
and that just ended. That just happened.
And that's it.
And that was the Black Album. I'm not impressed.
What do you guys think? I liked the zombie song and another song.
Yeah, like, I don't know. The first half was just so much more enjoyable than the second half. The second half, I just wanted it to end
Again,
the whole time.
I'm saying it again. I said it last time. I'll say it again. I could go back and listen to it, and I'd probably like some other songs more. It did happen with Amo. I just forget which songs.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
This
don't know.
album's just, yeah.
I was.
That happened.
Yeah. Oh wait. So I want to do a rating, but like I feel like I just don't.
I think we can just talk about it first for a little bit,
Okay.
and then we'll give ratings at the end.
Okay.
The first half of the album, from "Can Knock the Hustle" to "Piece of Cake," I thought all the songs were fine. It's just kind of hard to remember these songs,
Yeah.
personally, for me. Yeah, I think my favorite songs from first listen are gonna be probably "Can Knock the Hustle," "Zombie Bastards." Yeah, the lyrical content on this album is very basic and boring. I mean, there was a lot of funny lyrics throughout this thing.
Oh yeah. Mary Poppins.
Mary
Netflix.
Poppins, Netflix.
Yeah. Zombie Bastards.
I like the instrumentation on I'm Just Being Honest, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
But the lyrics were just...
I think I liked I'm Just Being Honest. Yeah, I think it's really the lyrics. The lyrics were doing a lot for me in this one.
The Prince Who Wanted Everything was probably my least favorite song.
God.
That was
Never.
That was a garbage fire.
Never again.
never again. I don't want to submit myself to that. I'm kind of sad that this album wasn't better.
Yeah.
I'm upset.
California Snow, I think like part of me just saw snow and I thought of Snowcats from the AFI album, and like part of me was just like, dude, what if Weezer kind of gave us like a little like harder but still kind of like electronic, like kind of like that. But of course they didn't, nor would they. Like they're in two completely different genres. I don't know. With the start of that last one, California Snow, like that started off.
That was so cringy.
That was kind of cringy.
Not to use the word cringy, but it was pretty.
No,
is that a good word?
It was cringy. It was like it started off, and I was like that like woo echo was like kind of reminding me of IOU from Mike Shinoda's Post Traumatic. I was like, man, Weezer does not do hip hop or rap. Like oh my god, that was just a mistake.
California Snow and the Prince.
Everything
delete off your life forever.
I think everything else in California Snow, like I enjoyed kind of, but it was just those like rap sections were like, I'm the coldest. Woo woo. I was like, no.
What are you trying to? No,
no, you're not. You're not cold. You are very warm. I don't know. Zombie Bastards. I think if I went back and listened to High as a Kite, I'd like that. Living in LA, I could listen to that again.
Yeah, that was decent.
Piece of Cake, I could listen to that again. I'm Just Being Honest, I could listen to that again. Too Many Thoughts in My Head. I think I like the lyrics and the instrumentation in the chorus, but aside from that, I don't think I'd listen to that again. And then just the Prince, Byzantine, and California Snow. It just nah. And I really don't have any opinion on Can't Knock the Hustle.
I actually enjoyed it. I like the groove, but overall for me, it was pretty underwhelming. I kind of just zoned out by the last half of this album.
I agree,
because like all the instrumentations to all these songs were pretty straightforward. Nothing really new to the table as far as instrumentation goes for me.
I don't know. With only 10 songs, you think they
They could have been stronger.
They could have been stronger, yeah. And like they should capture.
I think the live album, the cover album, probably hurt them creatively because they're so up in their heads about trying to make these nostalgic songs the way that people like them. They were probably making the Teal album while making this album, so that probably hurt them a lot.
There had to be some overlap.
And we were saying throughout the album, like, oh, this sounds like this band, this sounds like this band.
Yeah.
I never felt like, yeah, this is a Weezer moment, like on the Blue album or Pinkerton or even the White album. I thought on the White album, Rivers' vocals were more dynamically wide and a lot more interesting, and they covered a lot of those drug topics a lot more tastefully and more in depth on this one. I'm not feeling it, dude.
Nah. I'm reading the like iTunes review / description now, and it's like the big idea for this album was that they wanted to write all the songs on piano, so it kind of gives more of like a classic songwritery feel. But I don't know. Like,
I didn't feel that at all.
No, like the singer-songwriter vibe, it was like this was definitely like produced and like very, very poppy vibe. I think it said Rivers would go to Satek's house. I don't know who Satek is. I'm assuming another member of the band. And they would just hang out. And he was like, I'm so bored of myself. I'm just like a totally regular person. And I've written about myself so much. So I think the whole point was to kind of write more about somebody else's life. So Rivers was like kind of writing lyrics around Satek's life, I guess.
Okay.
Apparently they did an SNL sketch debating their career trajectory, and I wouldn't mind watching that. I did not know.
Oh, yeah. It was Matt Damon and the woman from Ghostbusters. And they were having a debate on whether the Blue album or Pinkerton was better.
That's actually pretty funny.
And it was very strange.
All right.
All right.
So
Final scores?
I don't even know what I'm giving this yet. I think I do.
I think
okay.
First reaction, first listen, right off the bat, I'm feeling like a 3.5 out of 10.
Okay.
Just because of some of the singles on here are
3.5 out of 10. So that,
like the one where I said that I could play it in the car.
Yeah.
And then I like the first song, and some of the funny songs I would probably like put on again just to laugh.
Yeah.
But that's not what I wanted, and I don't think this is the album that's gonna bring them back to their original status after that cover album.
No.
I'd rather listen to the cover album again, honestly. So I'm feeling like a 2.5. Is that what I said?
You said
3.5.
You said a 3.5 out of 10, which would be a 1.75 out of 5. And I was going.
I'm sorry. I'm not feeling it.
I was gonna give him a 2 out of 5. So
sorry, Weezer, but
I'm actually surprised because I feel like you enjoyed some more stuff off of that album than I did. So I don't know. Maybe I'm just being super generous.
But just the overall tone and vibe that they were going for throughout this album, it just didn't mesh well for me. Even though I like some of the songs as an album, when I listened to it all the way through, absolutely not. But I would listen to like 2 or 3, maybe on like a playlist, even though some of them are guilty pleasures, of course. But like lyrics wise, I'm not going to be singing about Mary Poppins and eating cookies.
It was really just super random. Yeah, no. 2.
I'll say, any final thoughts, Lance?
Give it
again.
No, 2 out of 5. Like the instrumental. And it's like for some of them, it was like the more outrageous the lyrics were, the kind of funnier it was. But it was definitely like some of them where it was like you could try they were trying to like talk about something or make some analogy, but just wasn't totally clicking. I guess that's where I'm at. I'll give it another like full listen or 2.
I'm not.
To give it a second attempt. I mean, it's definitely not going to be like as involved as this, but like we'll see how that affects things. As of right now, there are 2 songs that I like. I'm pretty sure I definitely liked.
Okay.
But
yeah, I guess me too.
Which is a step down from Pacific Daydream where I had 4. So
yeah, I might listen to Pacific Daydream now, honestly.
Yeah.
Because I feel like they had a more, even though like of course the super hardcore fans didn't like the pop side of it, but it seems like they handled it more. They were more focused.
Yeah, they had more pop success with that one than this one.
Yeah.
Yep.
So we'll see commercially where it goes and how they handle their marketing.
Yeah, I'll be interested to see more updated reviews, not just the ones that are based off of
absolutely
singles.
I think we're done here.
I think that's a as good a note as we can leave off.
Gotta wrap it up.
Yeah, that's all we got for you guys today. Weezer's Black album. Give it a listen. Let us know what you think.
Listen to the White Album.
Roast us on what we got wrong about like interpretations
We love
and lyrics.
all of you. Again, thank you for listening to our podcast. Follow us on all the social medias in the description at Media Men Podcast on Instagram and the YouTubes, and on Twitter, Media Men Show.
Thank you guys for tuning in again. This has been the Media Men Show. We'll catch you guys next time.
Peace out. Oh my God. Oh, that album was so underwhelming. I wanted it to be better.
Yeah. I was... yeah.
I hit R again.
It was sad.